My friends, if you are over the age of 60, or if you simply want to maintain your energy, mental sharpness, and enthusiasm for life as the years go by, then I encourage you to watch this video all the way to the end. What I'm about to share with you is truly important, not because of views or attention-grabbing headlines, but because this information could genuinely make a difference in your daily life. Before we begin, if this is your first time visiting the channel, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Here, we speak openly and honestly about topics that many people prefer to avoid, even though they have a direct impact on quality of life after the age of 60. In fact, even some healthcare professionals don't always discuss these issues in enough detail, despite how important they are. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." And how you react to the changes that come with aging, whether you accept them passively or take proactive steps to maintain your vitality, is what will determine the quality of your years ahead. Your body is not your enemy. It is your partner, and it will respond to the care you give it. Let me be completely honest with you. After the age of 60, many people experience a gradual decline in blood flow to the pelvic region. This isn't a rare condition at all. In reality, it's extremely common and can influence many aspects of your health. It may affect sexual wellness, urinary function, digestion, hormonal balance, emotional well-being, and even your overall sense of vitality. What makes this especially concerning is that many people assume these changes are simply an unavoidable part of aging and believe there's nothing they can do about them. But that belief isn't entirely accurate. The real problem is that very few people are willing to talk about it openly. Instead, they feel embarrassed, avoid discussing it, and hope the problem will somehow disappear on its own. Unfortunately, the body doesn't remain silent forever. Over time, it begins sending warning signals such as constant fatigue, low energy levels, reduced sexual desire, recurring discomfort, and frequent inflammation. In many cases, these symptoms are connected to poor blood circulation in the pelvic area. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." When you think about aging as a decline, your thoughts color your experience. But when you think about aging as an opportunity to care for yourself more intentionally, your experience shifts. And that shift is the beginning of transformation. The good news is that this process can often be slowed down, and in some cases, significant improvements are possible through healthy daily habits. One of the best times to support your body is first thing in the morning. As we get older, natural changes occur throughout the body. Blood vessels gradually lose some of their flexibility, muscles begin to weaken, especially if physical activity is limited. The lymphatic system slows down, and hormone production gradually decreases. As a result of these changes, the body naturally begins conserving energy by reducing blood flow to the organs in the pelvic region. For men, this may influence sexual performance, prostate health, and bladder function. For women, it can contribute to reduced sensitivity, increased susceptibility to infections, vaginal dryness, and a general feeling of discomfort. At the same time, many people slowly notice that they've lost some of their confidence, enthusiasm, and overall enjoyment of life. The important thing to remember is that these changes are not necessarily permanent. There are simple steps you can begin taking today that may help improve the situation. Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Don't waste your time accepting decline as inevitable. Use your time to take action. Every morning is an opportunity to invest in your vitality, and those small investments compound over time. Now, let's move on to the most important part of this video, what you can start doing first thing every morning. We'll begin with nutrition, not expensive supplements or medications, but simple, natural foods that are easy to include in your daily routine. First, walnuts with honey. This combination isn't just delicious, it also provides valuable support for your blood vessels. Walnuts are rich in arginine, an amino acid that helps blood vessels relax and widen, while honey provides natural energy and gently supports healthy circulation. Simply eat 2 or 3 walnuts with a teaspoon of honey on an empty stomach each morning and make it part of your daily routine. Second, warm water with lemon and a pinch of cayenne pepper. It may sound unusual at first, but many people report feeling a noticeable difference after making this a habit. This drink helps stimulate metabolism, gently encourages healthy blood flow, and gives your body an energetic start to the day. Squeeze half a lemon into a glass of warm water, add a small pinch of cayenne pepper, and drink it shortly after waking up. Third, eggs with fresh vegetables and olive oil. Eggs provide choline, an essential nutrient that supports both the nervous system and healthy blood vessel function. Fresh vegetables, especially parsley and basil, contain beneficial compounds that help improve circulation and reduce congestion. Together, they create a simple, satisfying, and highly nutritious breakfast. Fourth, a moderate amount of dark chocolate. High-quality dark chocolate may support healthy circulation, improve mood, and help blood vessels function more efficiently. You don't need much. Just a few small pieces can provide a pleasant boost in both energy and well-being. Fifth, tomatoes or a glass of tomato juice. Tomatoes are rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant known for supporting cardiovascular health and promoting healthy blood circulation. Including tomatoes in your morning meal is an easy way to support your body naturally. Sixth, garlic. Garlic has long been recognized as one of nature's most beneficial foods for cardiovascular health. It may help improve blood flow while supporting healthy blood vessels. Many people find that eating one clove of garlic about 10 to 15 minutes before a meal works well as part of their routine. Epictetus taught, "No great thing is created suddenly, and the benefits of these morning habits are not created suddenly. They are built through consistent practice, through the accumulation of small daily actions. Each morning you choose to nourish your body. You are building the foundation of your vitality. And over time, that foundation becomes unshakable. So, why is the morning such an important time? Because your body is naturally preparing itself for the day ahead. Your metabolism begins speeding up, hormone activity increases, and your entire system becomes more responsive. When you encourage healthy circulation early in the day, you're giving your body a stronger foundation that can benefit you for hours afterward. However, healthy eating is only one part of the equation. Adding a few simple daily habits can make an even greater difference. For example, just 5 minutes of gentle bodyweight squats can help activate the muscles around the pelvic area and encourage better blood circulation. Alternating between warm and cool water during your shower can also stimulate your blood vessels and improve circulation throughout the body. Even a gentle self-massage or light tapping around the hips and buttocks may help stimulate blood flow to the surrounding muscles and tissues, especially when practiced consistently as part of your morning routine. Small daily habits like these may seem simple, but over time they can contribute to better circulation, improved mobility, and a greater overall sense of vitality. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When you take control of your morning habits, you are exercising that power. You are not letting aging happen to you. You are actively shaping your experience of it, and that agency is what gives you strength. Now, I want to talk about something that is rarely discussed in conversations about aging and vitality: the connection between physical health and emotional well-being. When you feel good physically, you feel good emotionally. When you have energy, you have enthusiasm. When you have vitality, you have confidence. And when you have confidence, you attract people. It's not just about physical health. It's about the kind of life you want to live. Do you want to feel tired, withdrawn, and disconnected? Or do you want to feel alive, engaged, and vibrant? The choice is yours, and it starts with the small decisions you make every morning. Seneca wrote, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence on the future." When you take care of your body today, you are not anxiously dependent on the future. You are enjoying the present. You are living fully, right now. And that presence is what makes life worth living. I also want to address something that many people feel but few speak about: the emotional impact of physical decline. When your body doesn't function the way it used to, it can affect your sense of self. It can make you feel less than. It can make you feel invisible. But I want you to know that your value is not determined by your physical performance. Your value is determined by who you are as a person, by your character, your wisdom, your kindness, your presence. And those things only deepen with age. The work you do to maintain your physical health is not about proving your worth. It's about honoring the life you've been given. It's about showing up as the best version of yourself for as long as you can. And that is a noble pursuit. Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. And how you react to the changes of aging, whether you meet them with despair or determination, is what will define your experience. Choose determination. Choose action. Choose vitality. Now, let me share with you a story that illustrates the power of these habits. I once spoke with a man named Robert, 67 years old. Robert had been feeling tired for years. He had lost his enthusiasm for life. He had withdrawn from social activities. He felt like he was just going through the motions. One day, he decided to make a change. He started with the morning routine I've just described. Walnuts and honey, warm water with lemon and cayenne, eggs with vegetables, a few squares of dark chocolate, tomato juice, garlic. He also added the simple exercises and the warm, cool shower. Within weeks, he noticed a difference. He had more energy. He felt more alert. He started enjoying his day again. His wife noticed the change. His friends noticed the change. And most importantly, he noticed the change. He felt like himself again. Not the tired, withdrawn version of himself, but the vibrant, engaged version he had almost forgotten existed. That is the power of these small habits. They don't just improve your physical health. They improve your whole life. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." When you take care of your body, your thoughts become clearer, brighter, more optimistic. And that colors everything you do. I want to give you one more piece of advice. Don't wait for a crisis to start taking care of yourself. Don't wait until you feel terrible to make a change. Start now. Start tomorrow morning. Start with one small habit. Just one. And once that becomes part of your routine, add another. And then another. Over time, these small habits will compound and transform your life. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be consistent. And consistency is the key to lasting change. Epictetus taught, no great thing is created suddenly, and the transformation of your vitality is not created suddenly. It is created through the accumulation of small actions, each one building on the last. And as you build, you become stronger, more energetic, more alive. Let me also address something that might be on your mind. You might be thinking, I've tried things before, nothing worked, or I'm too old to make a difference. But those thoughts are not the truth. They are fear talking, and fear is a liar. The truth is that your body is incredibly responsive. It wants to heal. It wants to be healthy. It wants to serve you. And when you give it the right conditions, it will respond. It may not happen overnight, but it will happen. I have seen it happen countless times. Men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s who have transformed their health with simple, consistent habits. They didn't need expensive treatments or complicated programs. They just needed to start. They just needed to take that first step. And you can too. Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Don't waste another day feeling tired, disconnected, or invisible. You have the power to change your experience. And that power starts with the choices you make every morning. Now, let me leave you with a final thought. Aging is not a disease. It is a natural process. And while we cannot stop it, we can certainly influence how we experience it. We can choose to age with vitality, with purpose, with joy. And that choice begins with the small decisions we make every day. What we eat, how we move, how we care for ourselves. These decisions may seem small, but they are the building blocks of our lives. And when we build with intention, we create something beautiful. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." When you think about aging with acceptance and determination, your soul reflects that. You become someone who is not diminished by time, but refined by it. You become someone who is stronger, wiser, and more vibrant than ever. And that is the kind of person who inspires others. That is the kind of person who leaves a legacy. That is the kind of person you can become. So, start tomorrow. Start with one small habit, and watch as your life begins to transform. Because you are not done. You are not finished. You are just getting started. And the best years of your life can still be ahead of you if you choose to make them so. Epictetus taught, "No great thing is created suddenly, but great things are created through consistent effort, and your vitality is a great thing. So, give it the effort it deserves. If you found this video helpful, please share it with someone you care about. And if you're ready to start your journey toward greater vitality, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. I'll be sharing more practical tips to help you maintain your health, energy, and enthusiasm for life. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay alive.